Here with Shira Benedetto, and one of the finest psychics here in Long Island, and Shira has some information she'd like to share with us.
For anybody that is looking to learn about psychic mediumship development, I am offering an amazing 8-week intensive psychic mediumship development course right out of Hicksville, Long Island for 2 different levels, both beginners and intermediate levels. So if you're somebody that was thinking that maybe you kind of have a niche or you have intuition, or maybe you're somebody that have lost a loved one and want to learn how to connect directly, this is a great class. Every one of my students that did it last time, all 25 of them were able to directly connect and communicate with spirit upon completion of the class. So if you're interested, you can go to my website at shirapsychicmedium.com.
All right, you ready to do a reading?
Yeah, let's go for
All right, we're bringing up Superfan, who's extremely spiritual.
Well, I am, but because of certain trials and tribulations my brother has gone through, I chose purity.
Why don't we bring you both and see what happens?
All right, fine.
All right, let's bring them both. Want to sit down?
Yeah, we can sit down.
You're both very spiritual, so either very... All right, sit down.
Oh, is that where he wants to be?
Yeah, yeah.
So you guys ever had a reading before?
I've had.
Okay. So I'm a psychic medium, so what that means is that I start connecting with deceased
Talk
loved
up a little.
ones.
Just talk a little to the side. Talk up a little. Louder, louder.
Oh, sure, talk up.
Oh, I saw.
Oh, when you speak.
Oh, okay.
So what happens is, because I'm a psychic medium, I start connecting with deceased loved ones, guides, and angels, and then they'll give me information about past, present, and future. And I know that you guys are both sitting with me, but we also have a room full of people as well, so if the information is not pertaining to you, in the back, feel free to say this is for me as well, because the spirit is giving me information. That means it's not going to be wasted. So it's for somebody in the room, okay?
Okay.
That being said, if I have a loved one coming through and it's a paternal energy, meaning a mother or a father energy, they can in fact call themselves grandparents if you have children, okay? The point is, because if you have children, they are grandparents. So it's up to them on how they want to come in. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, if they give me initials, initials can represent first, middle, or last name of the person, sometimes maiden name or nickname, and I never know who's going to step forward when we start, nor do I ask for it ahead of time, so it's going to come in on the moment. All I ask is for you guys to just be open and allowing, and that way the flow comes through beautifully. Okay? So I'm going to do a quick prayer, and we'll start. Does that sound good?
Yeah, fine.
Okay, good for
Tell us what to do.
you. Be you. You relax. Okay.
Relax. I haven't relaxed ever. That's very true.
Okay, so uncross your arms, so relax, we both closed up. What happened here?
We try to relax since we know
It never
each other.
happens. Okay, so
We know how to spell the word, that's about it.
Yeah, that's about
that
it.
works. So keep your legs uncrossed, keep your arms uncrossed. We need to keep the flow. Kind of got my little stance here on that, but let me do a quick prayer and we'll begin. So I'm going to ask that all information is from the highest source. For me, that's God. For you, it's whoever your highest source is. I'm going to ask that all of the archangels, seraphim, guardians, collective, Mary, and Jesus surround each and every one of us, our homes, our friends, our families, our loved ones, our vehicles, and our pets in the most beautiful love and light, and that all information is purely of the light, and we're boxed in and surrounded with light. All right, so let's see who we're going to start with, okay? I do actually want to start with a father figure who's stepping forward for me first. Okay, this individual feels like an older gentleman. He is tightening up my airways for me, making me feel like he had a hard time breathing and or communicating. He also is taking me into this central area over here, which is my heart area. Okay, he's making me feel like he had an issue in the heart as well. Okay, now if this is not for you, please understand this can be for one of the other people sitting here as well. Okay, now, this individual puts a cigarette in my hand, so I do know in fact that he was a smoker at one period of his life. He also is telling me that he's coming in with a female energy at the same time, so that means he's coming in tandem with another woman. Okay, now this energy that he's coming in with feels like a mother energy as well, okay, meaning she has children. Okay, now I'm also hearing the name Jane is first coming in. Okay, so there would be a Jane connection in the family, not necessarily their names, but it would be in the family. Okay, and then also I have to start with 2 other names that are coming in. The first one is Joseph, second name is Michael coming in. Okay, Joseph would be on the other side. I actually think I'm going to the gentleman in the gray shirt, or to you in the gray shirt, because they're telling me I'm going to somebody in a gray shirt right now. So, You're in the gray shirt, he's in a gray shirt, and we just have to look to who's got a gray shirt on. Okay, so I know I'm with an individual who's wearing a gray shirt right now. Okay, this individual is Joseph. He's telling me his name is Joseph. He's the next one that's stepping forward. Okay, he is telling me that, yeah, I think I'm with you. I think I'm with you, so just bear with me a second. Okay. He's putting my hands in salute as well, which means that makes me feel like he would have had a service capacity, okay, prior to his transition, okay? He feels like an older gentleman to me, okay, almost like a grandfather would feel. Do you understand that? Mm-hmm. Okay, now, you want to bring your chair over here because I think you're going to get red. Okay, bear with me one sec, guys.
Yeah, sure.
Doesn't mean you're not going to get red, it just means you might not be
No.
relaxed. Okay, so, okay, you understand Joseph so far? You understand the grandfather energy?
Joseph, yeah, is my uncle.
Okay, gotcha. And you
But
understand?
he's not passed away though.
He's living. Do you understand
Yeah,
the service
I
capacity?
understand.
Okay, thank you. Because they keep going like this to me because I have what feels like a grandfather energy stepping forward to me, acknowledging Joseph, okay, and acknowledging you at the same time. Now, he is surrounding you with hearts right now, so that would be my connection for love to you as well.
Okay.
And I'm supposed to talk about a little girl as well, okay, which means there'd be a younger female in the family that I have to acknowledge. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, now, who's Jessica? She's living. Jessica. Mm-hmm, yes. Mm-hmm, they're saying yes for sure, so I just have to listen to it. Okay. She'd be part of a work connection. Mm-hmm.
Jessica.
I know they're saying Jessica, so it's okay if you don't know it right now. Okay, we'll hold it to the side, but I almost want to place her on an ambulance, quite frankly.
Okay. I work on an ambulance.
Okay, so just know that there is a Jessica coming in, okay? Now, this individual, I have to be acknowledging, she's through work, okay? I mean, you're either going to come into contact with her or she's literally working alongside of you. If you don't know her right now, just remember the name, okay? Because this grandfather energy wants to acknowledge Joseph and this female, okay? Now, for some reason, they want me to go to the ring right now, okay? And they keep telling me I have to be, I'm thinking about something very special. Do you understand that? Okay, we're on this, so I don't know if I want to talk about
no,
that.
that's fine.
Okay.
I got engaged a year ago.
Okay, perfect, because they want me to go to this,
Yeah.
okay, and say congratulations at the same exact time. Now, I also have to bring up the name Mary, okay, which for me is the same as Mary, Maria, or Margaret. They all come in as the same name. It's the Mary name, okay? Now, I actually feel like I'm pulling it over here for some reason, okay, because they just said the Mary name and they had me shift my direction, okay? Now, she's on the other side. She's not living, okay, meaning she's physically on the other side, okay? She's coming in, okay, with a grandmother energy right now, okay? This grandmother energy that's coming in tells me that she had cancer, okay, and takes me into the lower regions over here, okay? Do you understand this?
I don't, but I'll remember it.
Okay, so remember it, but I'd like to give you something a little bit more specific, okay, because she's coming in very strong, taking me into this section. They keep saying to me red, 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 so you guys are red skins, so I may be connecting over here, okay, but it's a female energy, okay, talking about cancer, would have been in the female region, so for me that's ovarian, uterine, in this section over here, okay. Now, they keep having me say go to the back. I keep hearing that in my head, so I'm either right back here or over here in the back, okay? And I have to go into this section over here. Who can take that?
It was a female relative with that.
With ovarian? Okay, do you want to move forward? Because they said to me go to the red, and you're red skin.